armoires, got lockers in case you need some of those. Moldings, lots of moldings available. You've got top moldings, bottom moldings, insert moldings, bottom molding list. Just adjust this up here. Lots and lots of moldings. Top moldings. Quite an extensive listing of those. Pretty much a molding in here for every day of the week. Other things, of course, fillers, panels, decorative accents. Take a look at a few of those. Adjust my screen back down here. Of course, all the things that one would expect. Rosettes, decorative platforms, turned legs, capitals, brackets. Valances. Lots of valances to choose from. And quickly, accessories. Wall accessories, base accessories. We won't take a look at many of these. Have to leave something for you to go and discover on your own. Now I think we'll take a look at some of the modifications that are available. We'll just pull up, just going to pull up a wall cabinet here. Just any old wall cabinet. Let's do a 24 with the door on the left. I'm going to drop it out here in my design so I can work on it. I'm going to go into our attributes and of course modifications. Well, before we do that, here we can come in, we can change our width, change our depth, change our height. We can change our skew. So it says something along these lines. We could change our description. If it suddenly wasn't a standard wall cabinet anymore, we could put in a different description. We can put in a plan notation. Of course, this shows on the plan in lieu of the SKU number. So you could put something in there if you wanted to. We can put our price in. We can make it $210 or whatever the pricing may be. We can add it to the bill of materials, or we can take it off the bill of materials, and of course we can add notes to it. We've got modifications, lots and lots of modifications. We've got size changing modifications. We can change the width, change the depth, change the height. We can change 2 or 3 sizes at once. We've got shape changing modifications. We can angle the cabinet's fronts. We'll just take a look at one of those. This gives us, we can change the depth. You have 12-inch standard depth on one side, shorter depth on the other side. We could resize it completely to change our back width. We can add pipe chases. We can add wings. And these modifications are pretty much universal through wall cabinets, base cabinets, tall cabinets. We can cut corners. Everybody loves it when you cut the corners in their kitchen. It doesn't look like we have a picture of the cut corner. We've got style and rail modifications, of course. You can extend the styles, in this case with fluted styles. We can do angled extended styles with flutes. We can, add wide styles. We can add wide rails. top and bottom, or top or bottom, 3 inches, 6 inches wide. More frame modifications. We can clip corners. We can invert frames. We can box only, pretty self-explanatory. We can add cutouts. Of course, you'd probably use this mostly with tall cabinets. We could do front frame changing. We can change the layout of the front frame, change the size, or we can change the knob position. Cabinet side modifications, end panel modifications. Let's add fixed doors. There we go. We can add fixed doors. Multiple fixed doors. We can do door on ends. Oops. We can do extended end panels. Extend those back 3 or 6 inches. We can extend panels down. This is sometimes a very handy modification. We can make it a peninsula cabinet. Insert beaded in the back or in the ends. Door modifications. We can add doors. Add a third door. We can split a door. And there's no pictures for those because that's pretty self-explanatory. We can remove doors. Door inserts. Here we go. Here we've got clear glass inserts. Obviously, there's not too many options there. Mullion doors. When I counted these up, I believe there's almost 200 mullion doors available. Just about everything you can think of. Decorative glass. Again, when I counted these up, I believe there was almost 200 in here as well. So if you can't find the decorative glass that your customer desires, you're in trouble. Stainless steel inserts. Oops. Arch doors. And we've got a decorative glass door stuck in there. Knob position. We can change where we position the knobs. We can also do that under the Knobs tab. Drawer modifications. Now I know I pulled a wall cabinet up here. But who says you don't want to add a drawer? Split a drawer. Merge 2 split drawers. Not no picture for that one. Again, pretty self-explanatory. Removing drawers. Adding false drawers. And then drawer knob position. Again, you can change that off of your knobs tab. Shelf modifications. These are for whatnot shelves. Changing the square top. Adding a square bottom for your moldings. Toe kick modifications. We can size our toe kick. You can set it up for tall and deep toe kick for ADA cabinets. We can extend end panels.